Writing. Variant. Soit a document. 448. Then 3. Analog horror. Recovered file number 001. The following report was submitted on October 28, 2009. Several sections of the original document have been removed. The recovered portions are presented below. The building had 17 floors. At least, that was what every employee believed. The blueprints showed 17 floors. The emergency plans showed 17 floors. The elevator panel showed 17 floors. Nothing suggested otherwise, until an incident report was submitted by a night elevator operator named Daniel Hayes. Hayes had worked in the building for nearly 4 years. According to employee records, he had no history of psychological disorders, disciplinary actions, or unusual behavior. His report began with a simple observation. Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., the elevator stopped. No buttons were pressed. No calls were registered. Yet the elevator always stopped. The doors would open and reveal an empty hallway. At first, Hayes assumed it was a technical malfunction. Maintenance teams inspected the system multiple times. No faults were discovered. The behavior continued, night after night. 2:17 a.m. The elevator stopped. The doors opened. The hallway remained empty. This pattern continued for approximately 3 months. Then something changed. On October 14th, Hayes reported seeing a man standing at the end of the hallway. The individual remained motionless, watching. Hayes could not identify any facial features. The distance was too great. Security footage failed to capture the individual. Only Hayes reported seeing him. The following night, the figure appeared again, standing in the exact same location, watching. Then the following night, and the night after that. Each evening, the figure appeared slightly closer to the elevator, never speaking, never moving while observed, simply closer. On October 28th, the figure finally reached the elevator. According to Hayes, the man entered without making a sound. The doors closed. Several seconds passed in silence. Then the figure spoke. Floor 18. Hayes informed the man that the building only had 17 floors. The figure slowly turned toward him and repeated the request. Floor 18. What happened next cannot be explained by any known mechanical failure. A new button appeared on the elevator panel. Floor 18. Employee records confirmed that no such button existed before this date. The button illuminated. The elevator began ascending. Floor 12. Floor 13. Floor 14. Floor 15. Floor 16. Floor 17. Then, according to the final section of Hayes' report, the doors opened onto complete darkness. No hallway, no walls, no ceiling, only darkness. And voices. Hundreds of voices. Some crying, some whispering, some screaming, all repeating the same phrase. Help us. Hayes stated that the voices sounded human. Not distorted, not artificial. Human. The final pages of the report contained only one sentence repeated multiple times. They are still alive. They are still alive. They are still alive. The following evening, Daniel Hayes failed to report for duty. Security footage was reviewed. The recordings showed Hayes entering the elevator alone. No unidentified individual was visible. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the elevator stopped. The doors opened. 3 minutes later, Hayes stepped forward, as if following someone. The elevator doors closed. When the elevator returned to the lobby, it was empty. Daniel Hayes was never seen again. Building management denied knowledge of the incident. Several maintenance records were later removed from company archives. Access requests regarding the incident were denied. The source of this recovered file remains unknown. End of recovered file. Archive tag. AD. A-18-B. End playback.